Alright. Good evening. It is rather hot today, which ain't great, because it means I sweat and I can't have my fan on. But I'm gonna do a few runs at least, and I did unlock me. Okay, they buffed that to 16 damage on the imps. But what I basically want to do is play with her rally trigger, because she does have a rally for plus 10 damage, which ain't that great. Not gonna lie. It is kind of funny, but because she only hits one enemy, she doesn't have multi-strike, and she doesn't have trample, she kinda just doesn't do anything. Which is the problem. Originally, I think she was intended... I think I beat Covenant 25 with her by basically just running... by basically just running her with the Melting Remnant and dropping a lot, just a shitload of what are they called? Dregs into her. Just gonna vent here. And again. Plus both of these, glow up hem. Like, as you can see already, she deals 90 damage. Which, fully honest, ain't bad. But she only has 10 health, and again, she only hits once. Now, with the fungi and the troop leader, that I don't think is that big of a problem, maybe. I would love to find the Amorous Enoki. Advanced Propagate 2. No, I'll take a Proliferate. Because the Amorous Enoki should give us a lot. Oh, apply Sap 1 to enemy units. That could also be good. And also, I haven't played with that yet. Okay, let's go with that then. Upgrade with Quicken plus 10. Upgrade a unit with Endless. No. No, the Enoki, what is she called? The Mushroom. Enemy units appear on each floor. I think that's fine. The Mushroom does have the problem that she costs 3. The Enchantrell. But what we can basically do here now is play this guy. And then propagate, actually play another one. And they already all no longer deal damage. Now with that I can actually just have her in front. Because if they're all sapped, then if they have too much sap, they kinda don't do anything. Right, unfortunately I don't have space to play anything, so that's a problem. I do think I need a growth chamber. Or an infectory, so I can rally more. 364 damage should be... No wait, you heal after combat, don't you? And yeah, because he has the spikes... No, he gained spikes 1. That's not that bad. 24 damage. I think the Pyre will kill him, so no worries there. On the other hand, we can also just deal a little bit more damage to him here. Perfect. Rage. No, I'm gonna skip. Spawning pods. Consume spawn 4. I will take that. The shroom that spawns 4 is kind of interesting, but the problem is that he doesn't really have space. Do I bring you along? Like, you could be a really good tank at the end. Especially if I give you Titanite. And some more regen. Have an event. An ornate mirror. Copy a card or copy a card 5 times. Get me actually all of the spawning pods. They're a bit expensive with 2, but I'm just gonna go for Ember after Archaon if I beat Archaon. Rage 2 on Siphon, Rage 4 on Siphon. Right, could be a problem, but we'll just hope. Right, so we play you, we play the Enchantrell, and we play the Squad Leader. And yeah, everything else, bit expensive. Right, Eager Conscript, sap everyone. Spawning Pods, sap everyone again. Also, oh yeah, I have that. Permanent copy of... Wait, a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. Okay. Right, we'll just continue spawning. The amount of sap is actually quite nice. Okay, permanent copy of the first consumed spell. This means I will have just an absolutely ridiculous amount of... He has 17 rage. I will just have an absolutely ridiculous amount of these consume spells at the end. Yeah, as you can see, she deals 300 damage, which I already assumed that this combination would work rather well. I just spawn 3, apply armor equal to 4 times the fungi, or ability of like Evergrowth to friendly unit. Yeah, I'll take the Evergrowth. Mortal Mistress, it's Etch, which we will have. And then Hell's Flame. We will have so many consume spells. They want to copy one, maybe. For now, get me the Celestial Conf, which gives me a Gremlin skies across the rail. Look, the fuck are you? Your curious some items belong to the clans of Stygian Guy, Paragon, and Illusion. A Gremlin quickly gathers the items back in the sack. Look, I'll return these, and if you keep quiet, I'll even give you something for your troubles. What do you say? Random Stygian Guard, Pyreborn, and Under Legion consumable card. Pyreborn consumables are mostly apply Pyre Gel, which I don't think is relevant. Stygian Guard consumables, I don't even know what they have on consumables. I think there's one that is a discard, but that's not that great. So Under Legion it's gonna be. Agree Flask, apply sub 2 to enemy units. And then you try to push them to give you the rest, but the Gremlin stubbornly refuses. Well, I expected nothing less. Okay, heal. Upgrade my champion to rally plus 15. Yeah, otherwise they kept the other stuff normal. Equipped units get number 10. Summon triggers an additional time. Rage is not okay. I'll take actually none of these. Those cards not that great. The summoning is great if you actually play for imps with the Short-Tailed Queen, but I don't do that currently. Alright. How much space do we have here? 6. There we have 7. And then we have 5. The 7, however, is preferred because that means I can play the Mortal Mistress as well. And then we can just spawning pods. Imp here. Shield Steward there. Right, so my goal is to just let him die. Evergrowth, Region and Sap. The idea is to just let him die so he doesn't have the so he doesn't have the corruption anymore. And then we can just spawn more. I will have just an absolute shitload at the end. I could use a growth room. The growth room would kind of just bust this even further. If I could get trample somehow, that would also be great. Alright, get me more of the spawning buds. Worked like a charm. Gotta be honest, the combination of here sapping enemies. Rage 6 and number 10, advanced apply number 12. I don't think I'll take any either. Apply snap 3, apply snap 3 to enemy units at the end of combat. Or pox. 20 damage and apply DK10 to all units. That's a bit risky. But I'll take the sap 3. Get me equipment. Quick. Upgrades per cost -1. How many do I have of these now? 3, 7, 8. Right. Upgrade this one. -2 can consume, remove consume, no. Hellhorn unit. If I could fit the rage, that would also be fun, but I think I'll skip here. Gets reanimate 1. Sure. We do trample, at least in parts, and we do have the decay trigger. 6, 6, 7. So still on this one. And then toss the shields to it. Mushroom. A quick... I would honestly prefer getting the consume with like and you just die to decay, so we're fine. I'll have so many of these. I don't even need to worry about the sap. Because you already deal 200 damage. And you don't deal damage at all, so... the pyre just kills you. That is insanely good. Have a spawning buds, and then a proliferate. And then you have, she hits for 450. Absolutely ridiculous. And they won't hit for anything at all if I find some spawning pods. Perfect. Okay, he hits for 1. He hits for 6. That's fine. We hit for 550. Like 535. Absolutely ridiculous. Especially with the quick, she will just one-shot the front enemy. And then we can... oh, grow room, perfect. The Fertile Ground would also be great, but the Groudum I think is just better. I'm actually gonna toss some cards. Specifically, I'm gonna toss some of these spawning pods. Because I may have a few too many of those. Right, multi-strike. Now the problem is the multi-strike won't really do anything. Rage, Titanite. Won't really do anything. As such, remove cards. Purge the Blight Amber. Purge the... what is it? There's some more spawning pods. Just get rid of those. I'm gonna try and go from this one. And if I have to remove the others, so be it. Also, why do I have so much money? Carb. +7 lifesteal. Now they apply that to the front enemy unit, and since I will most likely one-shot it, that really doesn't matter. And the fungi, and then have a shield steward up here. Vengeful Shard. I will not use that consume spell. Because we can use other stuff. Alright, now we can either Conscript, Glow Up, Grow Room, play you just to kill someone. You gain Titan's Skin after combat. That could become a problem. Right. That's a bit of an issue. Since you can't propagate. Right. The edge isn't that relevant. Alright, give me my consume spell. Perfect. Get all the fungi. Play it again with a discount. Toss the spears. Actually, play the spears to it. Vent. For 0. Now holy shit, you hit for 54. Didn't expect that. But I can see that it definitely does work. I just needed to read the Twin Brain better. Now, what I'm gonna do, however, is play the Awoken. No. Take something else. What I'm gonna want to do right now is to get all of these clans to level 5, which is gonna be a problem mainly for the Umbra and the Melting Remnant. What do I actually take here, though? Banished Playborn. Do we have anything with inherent multi-strike? I don't remember. In which case... get me the Banish. No, take me something that can actually still level. Scissor Hands, or I'll take the Mix. Alright, Sanguine Assistant, that's kinda neat, and Awoken Hollow, and the Steel Enhancer. Now, I need to check, what have I already done with this champion? Level 3 of the Revenge Cultivate 4. So, spikes it is. Cleansing water, cleansing water. The cleanse is kinda neat. Honestly, I'd take that -1 ember per turn. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, because most of these enemies will just die to the spikes. And maybe those heals. Right, we will toss the Vengeful Shard, a Mix. Get me region 2. Sanguine Assistant. Play it. Mix for region 4. And then we can have a heal. And a Steel Enhancer. And Vampire's Tooth. Now I don't know. 37 and then 040. 645. I think you cultivate 3. Yeah, you got 6, so the lifesteal does count as a cultivate, which is kinda neat. Okay, given the region. Oh, that's the boss, right. I don't really have concerns regarding the boss. I think that one's just kind of going to die. Sub 1. Well, that kind of blows. Apply sap, he dies. Amazing, great. Sting, always sting. I love me the sting. Apply reanimate 1 or twisted back, which gives trample. Trample could be amazing. Get me an Animus of Will. Perfect. Because that means I already kind of have my my floor, my top floor, and it only has like 2 units on it. Titan Skin 1 should be fine. So what we're gonna do is play you down here, because Spikes 15 will still kill all of the small units. It will not matter that they have Titan Skin 1. Like, these will just die. And then we can start steel enhancing you. Secret ingredient for unstable. Secret ingredient for regen. And spikes. That is kind of just awoken juice. A twisted assistant to die, and then we can heal you to buff her. She already has 13-13, and I can give her plus 15 and trample. So this should make her basically unstoppable damage-wise for at least like until Archaon. Restore. Sanguine Assistant. Then we can just steal, shoot you. He has once again a shield, but that should be fine. Yeah, no, he's dead. Like, again, no surprise there. I still like the Animus of Will. It's a great card. Maybe actually too great. Pseudo Science, type of 25, d5 damage, another twisted back. I'll take it. There are some cards that interact, or like some relics that interact with the equipment. Like, for example, you. Discarded wings, search deeper. Single watch wing, plus 8 plus 15. Wings of Light. Flying strike. Move to target, deal damage to front enemy equal to this unit's damage. Right, just get that on. Oh, that also gives. It also gives Titanite? Holy shit, that's great. Because that means I can just fly Pincushion around. And move him to whatever I need him to be. Remove Consume, I don't have Consume. I don't really have anything expensive either. And I already help holdover on what I need holdover on. Rage 4 on Siphon. The Sentient, Awoken Hollow, the Animus of Will, and then a Pincushion. And a Shield Steward. Pincushion already having this much health, kind of great. Right, Sanguine Assistant. Play the Sap 1. Lay it up here so we take less damage. The Sanguine Assistant will die. Play another one. Mix for regen, and then we just restore here. The healing actually heals our madame here more than the actual healed man. Okay, now not anymore. Alright, we can Vampire's Tooth you. We can Twisted Back you. Then we can Steel Enhance you. Steel Enhance you again. Toss the Vengeful Shard. He takes 169 damage. The Trample is great, especially on something that already has multi-strike. Twisted Assistant. Steel Enhance you again. Vengeful Shard out. Mix more regen into the mix. Right, we give you the Twisted Back, and then you're just gonna fucking bail. More regen. I'll have one more mix. And then he's just gonna die, like, no question about that. Now I could use more assistance for more equipment for Pincushion. Also, I think I don't need the... here. Vampire's Tooth on the Awoken Hollow. Combustion Seed. Apply on step 5 to enemy units. That could also be kind of funny. Like, you aren't that great. Because the front friendly unit is gonna be the Awoken Hollow. This I don't think is necessary. I'll take the Combustion Suit. Extinguish, apply armor. Another Awoken Hollow. Odin Huskar Metal. Skip. Give me Ember. And then I just need more stings. I'll take... Do I take an Awoken unit? Yeah, let's see what we get here. Another Animus of Will on our Animus of Speed. Skip. Spikes 25. I think the champion is kind of like playing second fiddle here. You get Titanite, you get plus 10 in Spikes 3. Reroll for Dualism. Unfortunately doesn't help. Right. Multi-strike on Pincushion would have been neat as well. That should be fine. Alright, -1 Ember per turn. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially since all of my units are dirt cheap for some reason. Alright, give me assistance. No assistance. Toss the Spears to it. Mix. Unstable. Toss it immediately. Alright, Twisted Assistant for my Trample on top. Start with the healing. And your 10 Titan Skin are not gonna save you. Sanguine Assistant and Twisted Assistant. And then we can... Okay, you just die already, so Sting here. And we'll just equip the items on you. Unfortunately, not enough Ember to play the other assistant. Honestly, in the first game I kind of always chose Capacity because I like having big floors. In this one I kind of always pick Ember because I already have big floors from the Bookworm's growth. Spikes. Spikes is fine. Oh, that's already the boss, huh? Right, Sanguine Assistant, fly him off. Have a heal, have a sting. And I'll keep this one around still for a little while. A loam coat would probably be amazing on these guys. Vampire's Tooth. Give you some more of your stuff. Well, that kind of blows. Well, Venture Shard, give you more regen. Steel Enhancer here. She's already dead, or he's already dead. He applies Sep, but it doesn't really matter. Awoken unit, preserved thorns, absolutely. Spiky skin for spikes. Or gain reanimate. Nah. Relics and an equipment. Bloodthirsty Blade. I'll take that. Duplicate. What would I like to duplicate? Okay, you know what? Give me another sting. The stings are great. Clanker drafts offer only rares. Apply Rooted. And I already have enough Ember to play all of my important cards, I think. I only need 4, and we now have 4. Alright. Yep, that is exactly as much as I need. So play you, play Pincushion, play the Awoken Hollow, and then the Animus of Will behind. Ah, it's these assholes. I forgot. Get me the regen, and more regen, and more regen. And we'll just start healing you preemptively. You're gonna need it. Thankfully, actually, when I think about it, the Titanite also works against the corruption, so that's kinda great. More regen. And you're probably gonna need it. Fastest spear suit. 27 corruption is a bad amount. Toss the Venture Shard. Play the Twisted Back. Sanguine Assistant. Restore. Steel Enhance. Preserve Thorns. They die, and I don't want them to sap her enough that she wouldn't die. Right, you are kind of in need of assistance here. That will heal. Twisted Assistant. Bloodthirsty Blade on him. I don't think he gets a kill here, but that's fine. Steel Enhance you, start mixing. Rage 4, use that immediately. Toss the trains to it. So the Bloodthirsty Blade here, not gonna do all that much, but that's fine. Twisted Backham, Puffish, have a heal, have a sting, shields to it, and spears to it. The Lifesteal kind of saved the man, which is great. Spiky Skin, Sanguine Assistant, and then you can just again blast off. Restore, Vengeful Shard out, Steel Enhance, just kill him. I need to purge that Lightstone at some point. Lifesteal. Sting, Steel Enhance here. Get me more regen and more spikes, that's fine. And he's dead. Perfect. Yeah, just perched up. Alright. Even took only even 2 rounds. Actually a lot longer because of all the reanimate triggers, but good enough. As long as he dies. The spreading spores apply quick. I'll pick that. And another combustion suit. More stuff to put on Pincushion. More equipment to put on Pincushion. Actually, I'll go to the right. Another combustion suit. And... oh, should have taken one of the cards. Copy me... you know what? The Puffer Flesh. Okay, what do you do? Lifesteal. I think that should be fine. Because we play the same as usual. And the bottom floor doesn't care about the lifesteal because they don't have it there yet. The middle floor I literally give no shits about. And then the top floor hopefully will have quick and the ability to just blast them. We do need the quick. Like, oh, perfect. Quick. Twisted back. Twisted back. Vampire Tooth. Restore. Like, he has 34 health. We will deal more than 34 damage. Combustion Suit on Pincushion. Vampire's Tooth on Pincushion. Twisted Mac on Pincushion. And she should be able to basically just one-shot an entire floor at this point. Puffer Flesh. Combustion Suit. Combustion Suit. Buff him more and more. Yeah, she just one-shots the entire fucking floor. Spiky Skin for Pincushion. Another Teeth. Bloodthirsty Blade for Pincushion. Preserve Thorns. Kill him. And then we just buff you even further. Vampire's Teeth for Pincushion. And then we can put a Puffer Flesh in front again. Steel Enhance here. You just don't do anything. Get the Regen Potion. Some spikes, I guess. You die. You're on your own. Get spikes on Pincushion. It's still such a silly name. Sting. Toss the spears to it. I feel I need more draw. Though the stings should actually just deal with that, shouldn't they? Maybe I just need more stings. Anyway, you blast off. Get me more regen. Get me more regen. Or spikes. Spikes is also good. And then... so currently this guy gets lifesteal, like he gets 3 lifesteal and plus 36 damage per floor. And then he will just... oh no, they give it to him. It should be fine. Mix me more regen. Restore. Kill the first one. And then, yeah, just give him the regen now. Like, he will probably not live for very long. Yeah, no. Secret ingredient for sap. Secret ingredient for melee weakness. Sting. Enfeebling infusion. Steel enhance. Have another heal. Lovely stuff. Ooh, double strike. That I like. Get me, actually, yeah, more ember. Then, I'll take an event. I don't really want to toss anything. Jimbo the Joker. Brilliant game +3 for each rare card in your deck. How many rare cards do I have? I think blue is rare, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, either that is rare, and we have 6, or purple is rare, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, which makes it 18 or 15 health. You know what? Fuck it. Get Gros Michel. Gros Michel. Alright, get me the spikes. So we have the sentient spikes on level 3. Dualism. Unfortunately, yeah, didn't do anything for most of us. I cannot give Pincushion the Titanite. He already has Titanite. So, that's fine. Do I just give you quick baseline? I think I give you quick baseline. Heal the pyre. Wasn't really necessary, I don't think. But, probably doesn't hurt. -1 ember per turn. Shouldn't hurt. Right, sentient. Pincushion. Awoken Hollow, and the enemies are 1. And then the shield stewards in the middle, because it really doesn't matter. After each round of combat, 10% chance to be destroyed. That's such a stupid option. You are already quick, so it doesn't really matter. Give you the combustion suit. They should now have both. Yeah, come unstable 5. That's great. Steel enhance. Sanguine Assistant. Twisted Back for Trample. Bloodthirsty Blade on you. Play the Train Steward just to get him out. Mix. Rage 4. I like the regen potion the most, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it's pretty obvious. Resonant Ruinate, Vampire's Tooth, Pufferfish, Steel Enhance again. And they all die, that's perfect. What do you actually do? Titan Skin 10. Is it everything? He dies and then blows the other 2 up, kind of. Right, restore. Secret ingredient, mix for regen. I don't know about Pincushion. He seems like a really neat little unit. Especially with the... what is it called? Berengrail, the secondary champion, but I don't think he's that good. He doesn't have baseline trample or multi-strike, meaning that he kind of can't really do a lot. And while you can give him that with equipment, you kind of want to overwrite the equipment all the time. So, it gets lost again. Like, you don't just want to equip him once, you want to equip him over and over again. Alright, Sanguine Assistant, Pufferfish, give you the Twisted Back, give you the Double-Edged Arms, and then Blast Off. Steal enhance, steal enhance, have a heal. Oh yeah, she spawns the spiky boys, doesn't she? Right, Resonant Rune out, Spiky Skin, Vampire's Tooth, Combustion Suit, Secret Ingredient, Region 6, that's fine. Steal enhance. Though he's probably a really good tank at this point. Like, what are your stats at this point? 122, 122. It's not bad. Preserve Thorns took a while to get you. Oh yeah, you give spikes, don't you? Well, that was maybe a mistake. You incant for spikes. I maybe shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I can't restart the battle. Should have just looked at that and said, yeah, I should probably undo that. But the Awoken leveled up, giving me Will Dunton, who, if he is completely unchanged from the previous game, he's probably still overpowered. Like Will Dunton, apply +2 and draw +1 next turn, so that's unchanged. Will Denton in the first one was the first I managed to cheese out a victory with the Awoken. Any on Covenant level 25. Why? Because he enchants with Quick. And if you have anything with Quick and 50 stacks of Rage, they will one-shot basically everything that comes at you. Space Prism, Bloody Moon, Crucible, Warden. Alright. So, Umbra. Not my favorite. Like, absolutely not my favorite. Take the Architect first. Gorge triggers an additional time. Most of the Umbra units are way too big for what they're worth. Like, no joke. Like, play this guy, he gets +2. The Architect, I think, only gets more and more space on the floor. Now, what I think I want to do is there is the unit that gives Conduit, that enchants with Conduit. And this unit that enchants with Conduit should work on the morsels. So I play all the morsels, get the Conduit, and then hit them for like a lot of damage, hopefully. And then, after I've hit them with a lot of damage, they should be dead. Which means I want damage spells. A lot of damage spells. The Gorge ability triggering an additional time means he gets like 4 damage shield here. Which, to be fair, isn't that great against the guy with Sap, but eh. It worked. Deal 3 extra damage to enemy unit on Slay, gain 2 Ember. I'll take it. Summon Phase. Deal damage to enemy units. Full Moon attuned. I'll take it. So one advantage of the Umbra is that they have the Rubble Morsel. And the Rubble Morsel gives Ember, which is always kinda neat. We also have a very good tank. Just straight up, a very good tank. In the Gorge that gets damage shield. To be fair, the Gorge that gives lifesteal generally is better. I think. Okay, yeah, I cannot play the Astrologer there yet. That'll have to wait until I have a Space Prism. Which I don't. Okay, so you already get 5 damage shield. Fun fact, this is also the only champion that gets trampled on baseline. No, think about it. There is one that gives everything on baseline, isn't there? Like there is Tethys gets Sweep. This guy gets Trample. Which Sweep is just straight up superior, no question about that. We have the guy with Sweep. We have the guy with Trample. We have Multi-Strike. Yeah, those are the three. Those are the big three ones. The three big ones. Blast them. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Fuck your bells. Unfortunately I cannot kill, but I can do that. Space Prism, Shade Splitter for more damage shields. Toss this guy out. Should have played the Vengeful Shard, maybe. We have so much damage shield here. And now even more. Like these Gorger ones, there are two of them, they are basically the same, but they're kind of funny. Enchant, Grand Conduit, perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Now I need spells that deal damage to a group of units. Morsel Master, always fun to have. And there was also the one that is Gorgekin Lifesteal. Upgrade a unit with Conduit on you. Event. Let's see. Copy a card 5 times. You know what? Fuck it. Free energy forever. I need to be careful that I don't completely clutter up my hand with that. But that means I can take the draw. I can take the not Hell's Flame, the blue one that gives draw. Also, you have 7 spaces, meaning I'll just start here. Crucible Warden, Merciless Master, play the Astrologer because why not? And then a Shield Steward. And then we can just immediately start blasting. Right. I see why not. I just remembered that there is a maximum of 7 units per floor, which could be a problem. Anyway, blast them. Oh, you push units back. Oh well. It should in essence also be fine. So he just gets to eat now. It's fine. Well, kill him. Kill him. Player shoots, dude. I have so unnecessarily much Ember at this point. Because this is infinite Ember, basically. How much damage did you actually do? 13. Oh well. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Get some more morsels. Even more Ember. 25 damage on you. I don't even know if that is enough. It is not. More Bloody Moons. I think he should be low enough. 179. I have 5 Bloody Moons, which is 125 damage. If I could play all of them, but we should be fine here. Yep, barely, but fine. Umbra Stone, apply 3x Conduit. For the Wilcoin Spike, restore 10 health, friendly units healing over max health, apply armor instead. Or, yeah, I'll take the Tidal Turning. Selene Acolyte, Shade Guard. Take that, take Limbo's Solace. The Champion Relic for card draw. Right. I don't think I'll ever remember all of the card names. The relic names. Do I take the heal? Do I have spells I want to upgrade? I have like 7 Bloody Moons. One of which I need to remove. I would like to remove cards, but I can't really do that here. Summon, +3 on this floor. Meaning he basically removes himself. Third card of the turn, draw 1. I will always play 3 cards because I have the Bloody Moons. Get discarded wings. No. Search Depot. Okay. We lost it. Have some money. And then remove the bad Bloody Moon. Onwards. Ah, it's this asshole. Fuck. Front boss enemy, non-enemy. The front non-boss enemy in each wave gets to reanimate 1. No. Right, I'm still gonna play on this floor because it's the biggest. Have the Shade Guard down here with the Astrologer. Then the Crucible Warden. Okay, I don't have enough Ember to play all of them. So, Penumbra, Crucible Warden, and the Morsel Master. Those are kind of the more important ones. Bloody Moonham. Shade Splitter. For a Magma Morsel. Just give everyone arm. Oh, that's a consume spell. In that case, I'll keep it around for a bit. Shield Sword up top. Vengeful Shout, Astrologer. Kill him. I don't actually think I need more space on that floor. Now look at it. Are we still angels? That's a question you should ask whoever made you this way. The Moon Pixie. Unfortunately, we now have kind of reached the maximum. Holy shit, the Morsel Miners are +9, +9? That's kind of busted. Yeah, sure, blast them. Have a Morsel down here then. I can understand why the Pyre does that much damage now, actually, that I've seen it, you know, also takes 50 damage. The Titan skin kind of makes it necessary to deal that much damage. The Astrologer doesn't scale nearly fast enough. All the Bloody Moons. Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon. Unfortunately, I don't think I want to continue the Bloody Mooning there. Because he's dead and I intend to keep it that way. So much damage shield. He still had damage shield at the end of this. Beast. If I can get that on holdover, that would be amazing. Moonlit Glaive for Mageblade 3. No. Another Lunar Coven unit or a room. Plus 50 magic power. Ah. The problem is that if he goes too big, I can't play Morsels anymore. So I'll not take that. Silence to non-boss enemy units. Absolutely. And then we toss the Spear Stewards. Have an event. The Historian emerges. Trample, ability flight, or a cooldown. I don't have anything with cooldowns. I don't have any trigger, I don't have any active abilities, so that's a skip. -1 per turn, I think that's completely fine. Alright, play me Penumbra, a Merciless Master, and the Crucible Warden. And then the Astrologer down here because I can't play the Shade Guard. Alright, Shade Splitter. Rubble Mercil. Shade Splitter. Magma Mercil. Feast. Gorge 8. Amazing stuff. Kill on. Let's do a bit of that. Okay. He applies Corruption, which is annoying. Unless I can kill him, I can't. Okay, Bloody Moon. I don't think I need the Space Prism there. Ooh, perfect. Silence. No corruption from you. And then you're full. He has 17 damage shield. And I feel like I definitely should have, you know, used the Bloody Moons first. But that was my mistake. And I should have enough to draw more. Yeah, Shade Guard. I, once again, should have used the Bloody Moon first. Alright. This time, don't forget. Bloody Moon first. Bloody Moon. Toss the Vengeful Shard. 42 damage is unfortunately not enough, but we can Witch Weave him first. How much damage do they deal? 3. Take more. Rubble Mercil. He has 14 damage shield. There are actually quite a number. Blast him. Do I use the other Bloody Moon? I use the other Bloody Moon, but I kill him instead. There are quite a number of morsels that apply buffs. Like Lifesteal, Damage Shield. Witch Weave him. Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon, Bloody Moon. No. He is a boss, so he still gets to trigger his resolve, but he won't get to trigger his resolve. Because we still have, like, 13 damage shift. Now, there are some relics that just give you free morsels, and I would love to have them. Unfortunately, I don't. Have another feast. 20 health and apply Conduit 4. I don't think I'll need that. I don't think I'll need the Mage Blade. I'll skip. And I'll definitely keep the Silence. Toss cards. That is appreciated. Get me relics. When you're out of Ember, cards can be played for custom pile health. No. No, no. Increasing from spells on the opponent phase, draw a non-damage spell from your deck or cost -1. Advance the back enemy unit. No. All of those, no. And then toss the Shield Stewards, for I do not need them. Alright, what do you do? +7 and lifesteal 1, +12 and lifesteal 1. Now the lifesteal, again, doesn't actually matter all that much. Because we're gonna have damage shields. Shade Splitter. Have a Moon Pixie. Shade Splitter. Rubble Mercils. Magma Mercil. Hit you for 1. Take 1 damage from the Pyre Shard. Okay, Bloody Moon him. Unfortunately, this guy kind of has too much. Zone of Silence. Bloody Moon him. Oh, we get Trample. I put that on you, Astrologer. And then we can just, like, blast you. Unfortunately, because he's the boss, he is not... he's not inhibited by the Son of Silence. More Rubble Morsel. This deals 12 plus 26 damage. Which ain't enough. How did you get lifesteal? Right, Bloody Moon 1, Bloody Moon 2, Bloody Moon 3. Bloody Moon. He takes 30, which is a bit of a concern, maybe. Feast. Play. Eat. Play. Because I don't think the Pyre can kill him in time. Holy shit, he managed. Right. Bloody Moon. Bloody Moon. You do not have lifesteal. Bloody Moon. Bloody Moon. Right, I see a problem here. This guy can basically not die, but we also don't deal damage. Kill one of these guys. We have to kill you. And then we kind of just don't do anything. And he will kill me. I needed to take more conduit for other floors. So that the Bloody Moon... If I had all the conduit on the top floor, the Bloody Moon would have probably been amazing. Umbra level up, add a morsel, minor 3 hand. Best morsel. Like, no question about it. The Shade Lamp. An enemy unit dies at 2 morsel unit. I believe that used to be 1, but I'm not sure. Right. Umbra again. However, let's play with something else. Let's play actually with the Underlegion. GUI Flask, Commercial Muster. That's great. Volatile Gauge. Absolutely fucking not. Give him the summon +2 on this floor again. The other Penumbra that we had, the Monstrous, needs more and more capacity, which is annoying, to say the least. It is incredibly annoying. Play the Morsel Master behind, play the Shield Steward, and play a Shield Steward. Now, I don't think I can actually draw the Morsel Maker yet, but it would be neat if I could. Get me packed Morsels, Morsel Minor, and the Entumbra Morsel. Then we can have one of you play the Eagle Conscript just to take the damage. And what other morsels do we get? Rubble and Magma. The Rubble Morsel is unironically probably one of the better morsels. Morsel Jeweler. Morsel Jeweler. Grief Flask again. Eagle Conscript. Magma Morsel. Get another Morsel. A Rubble Morsel. And then I don't have space for the Train Sword. Now, the singular best unit I think is actually the Morsel Maid. Which just immediately eats any morsels you play. And that means he scales insanely quickly. Now, what I want to do is get the Primordium, which is the secondary champion for the Umbra, who has Plink, which deals 1 damage twice, which isn't much, but could be just straight up ridiculous on could just be straight up ridiculous on the with the Moon guys. Rally, apply region 1 and +1 to friendly units. I'll take that. Reduce capacity damage upgrade unit with damage shield 3. So that's an Umbra ability. Reduce to 1. Not necessary. Double strike also currently not needed. I would like to have the weird mushroom guy that has regen and spikes. And then I need a grow room. Right, Penumbra, Morsel Master. Have the Emerson Noki on the top floor together with the Shield Steward. And then we play Shade Splitters for morsels. And then we play Eager Conscripts up here for regen and health. Morsel Excavator for lifesteal. And again. Then we play an Eager Conscript. A Spear Steward here with a Magma Morsel and another... No, it's a Morsel Excavator. How did the troops survive that? Right. Guiflask here. Guiflask... No, Proliferate. Ooh, Making of a Morsel. I love that card. It's so good. And more Morsel minus. Now this rally mechanic could work well with the morsels as well. However, I don't know whether it counts. Like, okay, this is technically a spell and not a unit card, but it does count. But the morsels already don't trigger harvest, which the shrooms do. The fungi do trigger harvest, and the morsels don't. Morsel miner. Do I take another morsel miner? No, I upgrade the one I have. Loam coat. Well, that's just great. Get me the mushroom boy. Not the one I wanted, but I'll take a cluster kernel. Could have also used the squad leader. Wrath, attack immediately. Get benevolence or gain courage. Unfortunately, none of my units are that great. Like, I kind of rely on my champion, which I can't upgrade, and my... What was the other one? Irrelevant. My champion, which I can't upgrade, and my fungi, which is not a unit. If you have no units of law, I can't use damage to the pyre. That should be fun, I think. Right, play you. Play you. Play you. And you. And he will spawn. Play the Packed Morsels. Get me lifesteal and damage shield. Which is why I want the grow room. Because if I can trigger both of those, we should be absolutely golden. Vengeful Shard. Like, if I do this, he gets 2 lifesteal and 2 damage shield, which would be amazing. I won't, because at the current state it is not that amazing. Alright, proliferate here. And you can go ahead and kill him. Making of a morsel, absolutely. Get me that morsel miner. Get me the double morsel. I should have probably checked first, but the magma morsel isn't that great anyway. Okay. More fungi. We need to stack higher. Would actually be funny if you can stack them, if you at the bottom floor can stack them so hard that they just go to the ends of the earth. Like they start out here and defend every floor. That would be amazing. Shade Splitter. We have Rubble Mursel and Magma Mursel. Then we have a Shield Steward, which don't fit. Okay, Gooey Flask. And an Eager Conscript. He just despawns so much. I love it. Vengeful Shard, Shade Splitter, that's damage shield and that's life. And we already win. Great stuff. The Penumbra, I still don't know. I still don't really like the Umbra. 40x damage to the front enemy unit. Consume propagate 2x. That could be amazing. If I had more Ember, which I don't. Though I will take more Ember. So I may. I will trigger feeding on a friendly morsel unit X times. Mortal Mistress, which is the Edge or the Gorge Lifesteal 1. The question is, do I want an actual Gorge unit? I think I do. I kind of have enough morsels. Take the Limbo Solace. Then, copy me a card. Okay, upgrade the making of a morsel with holdover. Come on. No. -1 and intrinsic. Do I copy it then? Probably not. Get me another packed. Actually, get me another Loam Coat. The Loam Coat could be amazing. So he's gonna lose. He's gonna rapidly lose power now. 50-30 is okay base stats if you ignore the fact that he can basically be one shot. Like, apparently not from these guys, but there are some units that can just one-shot him later. Shade Splitter for Rubble Mursels. Shade Splitter for Morsel Excavators. And then the Crucible Collector up here. And he will get the Loam Coat. Loam Coat 1. Eager Conscript. Toss the Bell. I can't trigger Feast. Also, we are out of sound, apparently. Yeah, you conscript again, you deal 3 damage, so you get tossed early. Okay, yeah, the Titan Skin 4 means that the other 2 units on the top floor kind of don't deal damage. Get me Packed Morsels, play the Damage Shield Morsel. Play some lifesteal here and some. Okay, it's not really lifesteal. Toss some bells. He now has lifesteal. He just needs to survive until he can hit again. Conscript, they all die. That's good. I need to toss my train stewards. The good thing is that the Loam Coat also buffs his here lifesteal. It propagates his lifesteal, which is great. So he goes down to 4 and then up to 6. Now, do we win against this guy? Probably not. Morsel Miner and Tumbro and Magma. Discordant all out. He only takes 87 damage, which ain't great. So the question is how much damage the fungi can do. And the answer is not enough. However, okay, yeah, the sap doesn't really do anything because he doesn't rely on the sap. He doesn't rely on his health, he relies on the sap he applies himself. And he gets it on both strike and action, meaning, yeah, you kind of get absolutely busted on that. At this point, we should declare it a draw. Though, no, we can't, because deterministically he will win. $98, $103, $108 sap. Fuck. Exactsies. Unfortunate that. But yeah, the loam coat with the Umbra does work. Green Recruit and Cluster Colonel. Now, unfortunately, the Green Recruits are not deployment units. You know what? No, I keep on with the Architect for now. Enemy units appear on each floor, that's fine. They won't really deal all that much damage. Play a Shield Steward and a Cluster Colonel and a Shield Steward. Venture shot, Spear Steward. Just toss this. And now we get mushrooms. Now there are two units that I'd kind of like to have here. First of which is the... being by the front unit without an Eaton ability, which is you. But yeah, the Loam Coat does work with the stuff from... Here, the Mercils, which is kind of great. Fungi attack. I'm surprised that this guy's still alive. 145 damage. Magma Mercil. Right, this is always plus 3 damage and 4 health, which doesn't actually do that much. I'd much rather have that up here. You get range on Slayer, right? Yeah. Or on Harvest. On Slay, actually, only. Eager Conscript here. Let's see what Mercils we get. Rubber Mercil it is. And now we just beat him. Now, there are some rally troops I would like to have. There's Rally Apply Decay. That would be great. There is... well, I'll take a Loam Coat. The Infectory would also have been good, but the Loam Coat I feel like is even better. Revenge Apply DK5 to the attacker. That could stack good with the Mercils. Unfortunately, we don't have a making of a Mercil, so we hold over that we now get is not ideal. Or, well, not wanted. I'll keep my energy, thank you. Alright, play. We have 7 Ember at the start. That's kind of busted. Play this guy, play this guy. Like, the Umbra have a good synergy with their Mercils, but I kind of always want to see what other clans trigger well with them. Have a green recruit up if I can fit him. Because this, you conscript Spear Steward. Shade Splitter twice, get a Mercil Excavator and a Double Mercil. What, you're here already? I mean, you will get eaten by the fungi, so I'm not really that concerned. Holy shit, you just straight up die. How much DK will you have? Ember Cash, making of a morsel. Best morsel. Always. You know what? Give me another like Singer Spawn 4. Another Underlegion unit. The squad leader. The trample on the fungi. Kind of busted if you have enough of them. I will take Awoken, Stygian, or Pyreborn. The Awoken for Wildwood Tome. Or Spikes 8. Which I can proliferate with a Loam Coat and a Grow Room. I'll take that. Okay, come on, hold over. Hold over. Making of a morsel. And then also upgrade a spell to cost 1 less, because that is just... 3 is just fuck as expensive if you don't have a split anvil. You push units to the back. That's kind of a bitch move of you, but I guess I'll take it. How much damage do you deal? Too much, I think. Play this guy, play this guy, play him. Play him. Shields to it. And another shields to it. You deal 13 damage, which is a bit much. Morsel Miner. The Morsel Miner is just amazing. Right, so unfortunately I've played the shields to it, meaning I kind of have a space problem up there. In which case, Shade Splitter. Excavator. Just make some more space here and then you get like a damage. No, you don't get a damage shield. More fungi. Oh yeah, he's back there now. He's in the back. He can't revenge. Spikes. Fuck, I should have played the Maker of a Morsel. He will be pushed to the back again, which is unfortunate. But at least like the shields to it should work out. Yeah. Morsel Excavator, that's fine. If only I hadn't played the shields to it. Maybe I'm lucky and they kill the shields to it. Okay. Shade Splitter, Shade Splitter. 1 and 2. You get hit for 13, 18. So if I give you a damage shield, you're fine. Keep those and hope he dies. Alright. He probably won't die. But it's good enough. He will actually die this turn. Sure, just 60 damage, that's fine. Play 1, play 2, and spawn, and then just 2 damage shield. Like, he has 20 spikes and 33 troops, it's fine. YouTube is kind of weird, because it shows me I have 10 views, but the viewership graph at the bottom shows me a lot more, which is a weird. Enemy units probably get full with a copy of this card to your discard pile. Apply DK for the 5 times sub, or the fungi in a suit. The Morsel Maker. Always nice to have, especially if you have it together with a Morsel Master. Because that's just 4 free morsels. Actually, is the Morsel Maker still the 2 free morsels? Morsel Maker, where are you at? Antumbra and Magma Morsel, yeah, it's the same, only that both of them give plus 3 more of their respective stats than previously. I'll go to the right, heal my pyre, actually, event first. Ask for power. Non-scourge and unblind cards in hand +1. 10 strike, apply corruption 20. Okay. Spawn a random friendly unit from your deck. Add melee weakness 1 and spell weakness 1 on strike. You know what? Yeah, take that. Put it on the Mercil Maker. Chameleon's voice does not love your ear. Yeah, probably. I need to take those at some point just so I have had them. Spell scan extra +2 on the middle floor. Draw 10. No. I couldn't afford any of them, but I wouldn't have taken them anyway. Pen and Prayer Stone is spawn on each floor. That is a problem because the Spikes 4 will kill my units on the top floor. So that's a no. Penumbra. Prickly Puffball. Mercil Maker. Cluster Colonel. And the Squad Leader. And then the Shield Steward in the middle. Well, I hate that immediately. Eager Conscripts out. This... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units here. So, if I make this room bigger, we can have up to 2 more Mercils. Wonderful. He did survive. Making of a Mercil. Mercil Miner. Toss this. And then unfortunately he will just die and there's nothing I can do about it. Toss Dominion's Eye. Making of a Mercil once again. Mercil Miner. And a Mercil. Okay. They should not be allowed on the top floor, otherwise they're fine. Yeah, the Loam Coat is kind of more relevant. And then Green Recruit and Green Recruit. Unfortunately, no Mercil Miner. But I feel like the bottom floor will die soon anyway. Yep, basically right about now. Thankfully, I have conscripts. I don't think I have direct damage spells, do I? I don't. Not one of them dies. That's kind of a bummer. Damage shield, which you will then proliferate. And that I think should actually just be enough to win here. Yeah. Because he attacks once and kills everything but the boss. Lovely. Per damage shield 1, add 3 uncommon rare Mercils, unfortunately. I don't think I have enough Ember for that, I don't think I will. Actually, I'll take it. Maybe we get rubber Mercils. Propagate 1 at the end of turn. Always great to have. Get me an Umbra Banner for a Mercil Master. And then we duplicate. What do we duplicate? Another Grow Room? No, get me another... Actually, do I have a... I do not have a Spell Room here. Fungi get +2 per Mercils per troop stack. I'll take that. Duplicate a card. Would I want to duplicate anything? A second cluster kernel would be kind of funny if the top floor is big enough. I'll take one. This is the guy with Titan Skin 45. And then he gets more Titan Skin on Resolve, I think. Mercil Master, Mercil Maker. Cluster Colonel, and the Squad Leader. Well, that kind of blows. the propagation here. Because that should deal additional damage to this guy. Play the shields to it there. Calcified Ember, give him a damage shield. Actually, don't. So the shield stud will die next turn. I'm not too concerned about it, and I have a Cluster Kernel. Perfect. Shade Split is not necessary. Toss. Yeah, because this guy now gets, every turn he gets the plus 9 health twice. Space Prism here. Morsel, and plus 10 on spikes. Play a green recruit. And a green recruit. I want them in front. Making of a Morsel. Can't play the Morsel Miner there, unfortunately. Play him here then. He actually straight up fucking survived that. 82 damage. That's not a lot. Can you not kill this guy? No, you only deal 3 and then he gets a damage shield. Alright, now you can kill him. Finally. I honestly see I kind of need the... I kind of need the... what's it called? Yeah, fungi! I love the fungi, they're kind of funny. Excavation Eruption. I just realized that could be amazing, actually. Mushroom. Battleground. The eternity damage applied TK10 to all units. No. Because I realized that it proliferates, it propagates. Get me a room. Not the room I wanted. Also not the room I wanted. Bloodthirsty Blade, Silence Armor is 60. I'll take that. And I actually want to try something. Do you apply spikes 4 to enemy units? You apply spikes 6 to enemy units. If the fungi deal enough damage, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm actually just gonna play a Morsel Maker and a Morsel Master here. And not the Penumbra. Right, you deal 22 damage, except we have a green recruit. Then, making of a Morsel here. Spawn... No, I will not spawn a Conscript. I'll play a Shield Steward here and a Spear Steward there. Second Cluster Kernel. Great. Morsel Miner does not fit down here. Space Prism, Morsel Miner. Unfortunately, he will probably die to the corruption soon. A Loam Coat on you. Green Recruit. Making of a Morsel. Like, he is 228 damage. He should be good. Another green recruit. And then we put this on you. That is a bit of an Ember Drain, but we should be good, especially with the Rubble Morsel. And we can afford to grow room, I'm pretty sure. Well, not if we have this thing. That kinda blows. But oh well. Oh, he has the Loam Coat already, so he already propagates the damage shield and the rage. How much damage shield do you have? 5. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. That's fine then. Toss you. Like, he only hits once and kills everything in the room. We're good on that. And now we also propagate even further. Up to 75 stacks. How high will they stack? They will give him a bunch of stuff, but actually 2 of them already die. Interesting. So he only got a few spikes. Void Binding him. Shade Splitter for more damage shield. How many? You don't have damage shield, okay. Yeah, none of this will happen. The Ember Drain is still annoying as hell. At this point, the trample doesn't matter. Wonderful. Consume, apply multi-strike, and Ember Drain 4. I need more Ember. With this much Ember Drain, I definitely need more Ember. Right, get me to the right. Light Forge. So we have the Architect 3 done. -1 and intrinsic on my holdover morsel. Permafrost on actually reroll. Make cheaper the Fungana suit. And then we just double stack this. The Ember Drain 8, I think, will not matter. Select and remove, which is gonna be the Shield Stewards. I'm pretty sure that at the point where I apply that, the Ember Drain 8 will no longer matter. Reanimate 2, nope. And she gets the annoying play him, play him, play him, and we play 1, 2, and Squad Leader. Would actually be funnier if this was a buff directly onto the fungi. Well, as mentioned, I'll probably not immediately play it. Spawn 1. Actually, fuck it. Ember Drain 8. Let's go. I cannot afford anything. But it does not matter because we have a Trampler with multi-strike 2. And basically infinite damage. They have 10 Titan Skin. And we also can play these guys. And a Space Prism for more space. I really kind of want to see if the unit. There is this room, the boiler room, which gets you 1 Ember whenever a unit dies, and I really want to see if the morsels count. Because if they do, that's kind of amazing. I still cannot afford anything except the green recruit. But we deal 380 damage 3 times per turn with trample. 408 damage actually. So it really does not matter. Get one of those stupid bells out. I feel like I need to give this thing permafrost. Just so I have it for the last turn. Yeah, just get you out, get you out. Like, he will just immediately one-shot this thing. And we actually fucking lose? What? Wait, did she one-shot the troop? How did that happen? Oh well. I got the architect to level 3, we're good. Caven, send all units. Abandoned Umbra at start of turn, add a common or uncommon morsel to hand. This is an amazing one. But I will not try it today because I will stop for now. Also, there was a gathering at the Pyre earlier today and I didn't read it, apparently it's gone now. I will focus on leveling up the Umbra and the Melting Remnant to 5 so I have the secondary champions. I really look forward to Little Fade, I love Little Fade. And otherwise, yeah. I'm gonna turn my fan back on. Because it is a bit hot today. As such, well, first off, thank you for watching. And then I hope you have a nice evening, I hope you have a good night, and I hope you have a nice rest of your week. Goodbye.